That's great, sir. So, looking these kind of enthusiastic and beautiful faces always gives you the positivity all around to start this session. So, welcome, sir. Welcome again, and it's really good to see you here. And looking to grow in your life exponentially in your business or in your personal life.
Thank you.
So, next, please, any one of you who want to introduce themselves, please come ahead as a
Hi,
leader because we are in leadership session. Yes, please.
I am Shreel Lunkar and representing Power Technologies Print and Publicity. We're into the business of printing and publicity material. And two adjectives to introduce me. One would be, what should I say? Priyanka, I believe you can help me do that. Yeah, but I'm cheerful, yes, and look forward to, enjoying today's session. So
That's great. That's great, Shreelji. Again, I would like to welcome you also in this session where we'll discuss, where we'll share our ideas and expertise, how we can grow exponentially in our business and professional and business life together. So as I can see, I can assess a few personalities. So as I can see that you are a vibrant, you are enthusiastic, energetic, exuberant person. Or personally, I know you, so really it's nice to see you in this platform also.
thank you so
Welcome.
much. Thank you.
Anyone else, please come. So we can start our session as early as possible and we can use much of our time in discussion. Mohit, मिस्टर मोहित अरोड़ा, मिलन सक्सेना तो आपने तो कर दिया सर. आर्यन जैन, वरुण जैन.
Hi, my name is Aryan Jain. Currently, I am studying in NMIMS Bombay. I am doing BBA. I am in my second year.
Okay, Aryan, is there any problem to switch on your video? Otherwise, you can do so.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's looking like a great person in front of us. Don't hide yourself so we can exchange a good energy.
Yes.
So welcome again, Aryan. It's good to see you. So what's your expectation from this session?
Like my expectation from this session is that after attending this session, I can manage my goals properly and I can like manage my time also properly.
Absolutely. You are in right place. Definitely Bizwiz Learning works on business transformation through the correct process, correct planning system, and the organized way you can move ahead in this era of disruption. So here we'll discuss, just stay tuned with us. And next, anyone please who want to come, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Varun Jain, and I am working in Global Yarns basically with my father. And to be honest, I'm energetic, I'm enthusiastic, but I am still a learner. I'm still learning so many things. And with this session, I really want to upgrade to my management skills. Basically, I'm really bad at management, so I'm looking forward to it for the management purpose.
That's great. But I would like to share this thing that there is nothing good or bad. Just how we see it, that's only the
Yeah.
matter.
Yes, how we
Definitely,
perceive and get with
yes,
the things.
we can go from good to better, better to best, and here we all are to discuss these things. So
Yes.
welcome, Varun. Good to see you. And
Thank you.
learning attitude is the first quality of true leader. So here we all are leader. That's great.
Yes.
So anyone else, please want to introduce themselves? Come fast. Otherwise, we have to start it so we can end it on time. Okay, let's start. We all right now have introduced each other and know the qualities or the kind of person you are. So now I would like to ask what kind of dream you have, because life has so many aspects like spiritual or the career or the finance or the family. So we have some just keep some goals or some dreams in our eyes to develop or get something. So please, you all are here. Can one or two people would like to visualize your dream and share with us? Anyone, please? Shreel, would you like to share your dream?
Dream is obviously, having lots of money while
Next
keeping.
slide. Next slide, please.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Here you can see that buying a home is a dream, or the finance we want to, increase the number figure in our accounts. Sometimes our fitness goal we want to reduce 2 or 4 kgs. Sometimes we want to be updated with technology, so we want to invest time in reading. Sometimes the recreational activities or the loving people all around. Any aspect of life. What dream you have? Just share with us. Yes, now
Yeah,
you have.
losing 10 kgs for sure.
Oh my God, that's great. So in fitness sector, you have a
Yeah,
dream, more fit, more energetic, so you have a power to work more.
right.
That's great. And you were something saying about money perspective also.
Yeah, surely, have a handsome balance in the bank all the time.
Yes,
So,
definitely. So you
right.
dream it. Big account in a bank or something materialistic you want to buy, like
No,
house, big house or a car,
having a handsome
Lamborghini.
amount in the bank, obviously you can buy everything. So I was just reading a book, and someone was mentioning that I want a Lamborghini, right? So why do
Right.
you need it? Because once I have it, then I don't care about anything else, right? So
Right, definitely. So absolutely wonderful, Shrilji. Any of you want to share your dream, please share today with us. So we would also, like to know that these kind of dreams exist. If any of you want to share your dream, please come. Mohit,
For
would
me,
you like to?
so for me, joy and fulfillment is the most important thing, and
Yes.
I would like to feel joy in whatever I am doing and whatever I am achieving.
Of course, you see your success when you have a joy inside and you feel fulfilled. So that's a great achievement in your life, and you can dream a life like that. That's great, Mohit. Thank you so much. Anyone else? One or two more sharings, then we'll go ahead. Varun, would you like to share your dream with us? If you have a
Yes,
dream, just be daring to share with people.
yes. Currently, I'm not going for this dream thing, but I am always thinking about my financial freedom. I just want financial freedom above anything else right now. And obviously, I think about the spirituality, how the universe works, and how this thing comes into being as well. But first thing I want is my financial freedom. That is what I'm looking for the most.
Yes, yes. This is the greatest.
I don't want to work in my own company 9 to 9 or 9 to 8, something like that. I
Yes,
want to be free from these things all the time,
congratulations. Such a
making the
good
system
dream.
work.
Yes, yes, definitely. So I appreciate your dream, and definitely you'll achieve it. Somewhere we can help you, or as a friend or as a guide, wherever we can. So definitely.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so these are the different aspects of the life or a wheel of life where we have some dreams related to different areas of life. Now we are facing challenges. What do you say? All we have some challenges in our life, whether today this is a business session or we are talking about business. So I can share few of the challenges with you so you can relate with it. So firstly, I would like to ask any of the challenge like business profits going down, unable to meet desired goals, profits and productivity going down, work-life imbalance, or the disruptions. These are the, basic challenges every human being is facing in this time. So any of the you can relate, please suggest any of the challenges you are looking that is creating a problem or a barrier for your success criteria. Anyone, please.
Maybe Aryan can share.
Please, Aryan, share with us.
Right now, I don't think I am facing any of these challenges. Like
Mhm,
because I'm not involved in business as such, so I am not facing any business related challenges.
mhm,
And like my goals are not comparatively as big as other people in this meeting.
mhm.
So like I don't think that I'm not I think I am not facing the second challenge also.
You can share your challenges.
Yes, these are the basics. You can share your own, whatever you are looking that this is the biggest challenge to achieve my dream or my goal.
So basically, for like a college student, the biggest challenge for me is to get a good internship and complete all my projects on time and all. And um, I think I am a little bit down on my internship thing because we have to get an internship for summer break, and I still haven't gotten one.
Okay. Okay, absolutely fine that we all have there to share our dreams and challenges. So definitely we are looking for the solutions. So the next slide is about that today we are at our
Nishi
comfort
has
zone.
also joined. Nishi can also share.
Okay, Nishi, please share with us.
Actually, I joined in between, so I am not aware what is the exactly you asking and you are talking about.
Yes, it's a very simple question, Nishi, that what you are dreaming for or what challenges you are facing to realize that dream. Any of the dream in your mind right now that yes, I'm looking for a great position or more money in my account or a car or a house or lose weight.
No, I am trying to gain weight.
Okay, that's the challenge for you.
Yeah.
That's great. So very
Right now
exceptionally.
we are thinking about to purchase a big house, but yes, of course, it is not possible till now. And the challenges are many because we do not want to put all money in one place, and we want to invest that money so that we can earn more from that money.
So that's a great idea to realize your dream. And yes, challenges are there, but we will look at how we can come out of it. So let's discuss further. So there is a comfort zone. Today we are and the dreams, and in between there is challenges. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Please
Yes.
switch on your videos. We are जहाँ पे भी today we are and we should be or we want to be. There is a gap or due to those gaps, due to those challenges, we have to come out of it to reach at our dreams. So one thing I want to tell you, there is a symbol of, car or a truck. Anyone who want to say that opportunities or the challenges just goes hand by hand? Is it true?
So
Mohit, if I'm audible to you, please share your opinion on it. There is a car or a truck. So यहाँ पे अपॉर्चुनिटीज और चैलेंजेस साथ साथ में चलते हैं, ऐसा कुछ आप डिपिक्ट कर पा रहे हैं? Aryan, would you like to share your idea about it? Or Milan?
I am not able to anticipate it.
Yes. Actually, challenges are covered upside and downside. There are wheels which can drive you towards your dream. So challenges always come with opportunities. As big as challenges, the big opportunities you will get to get success in your life or realize your dreams. So that's why we have to come out of comfort zone, and there are the challenges in different forms. Now we'll discuss first that and identify which challenges you feel the foremost or the important challenge you have to find out the solution. So these are the few challenges Like low planning system we have, ineffective delegation, low communication, poor prioritization. So number of the challenges are written over here. So can you relate with any one of the problem or the gap which is creating hurdles or working as a barrier in your success life? Just go through it first, and only one or two topmost challenges you are facing or the gap you are identifying, please do that. Shweta is also here. Welcome, Shweta. Good to see you. One name is PL. I don't know what's your complete name.
Prateek, Mr. Prateek.
Okay, okay, that's great. So, Nishi, would you like to share the gap you are facing right now among any of them? Shweta, Aryan, Shreel, you also can share with us.
The biggest challenge that I am facing right now is low communication and poor prioritization.
Okay, so just note it down so you can take action how to come out of it. Okay, so identifying the gap is the first step to,
Sreel has also
start
shared
taking action.
two challenges. One is self-organization, another is poor prioritization.
Yes. Anyone else who want to share? Please note it down to take
My
action.
my gap would be marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, the sales are driven by marketing, and I feel marketing is not very strong with me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's great. We all have some, small challenges, and we have to identify them first as a gap between where we are today and where we want to go. So note it down. So after that, we would like to, convert these gaps into smart goals. So after that, I would like to share that why we need pro-leadership. Leadership is nothing that you can be trained once and you can apply it and you will get the result. You have to develop it continuously because world is so disruptive, as we have seen that the Uber captured the taxi industry. जिस तरीके से उबर आया और आज उबर को compete करना मुश्किल है, it's a drastic change. जैसे Airbnb are capturing the hotel industry, जियो ने पूरे नेटवर्क को कवरेज कर रखा है, so it's very difficult to compete जियो. Or chat GPT versus Google. So these all are the examples where disruption is happening and they are coming with a big force to, disrupt the whole system. So do you think that you have to be prepared with pro leadership? Yes or no? Any of the industry could be disrupted nowadays because technology is so fast, so vast. So we have to be prepared. Yes, definitely no. We cannot do anything without preparations, without having a process, without having a robust system. So the pro leadership is required to disrupt and stand against these disruptions. So the next slide, please. So we define this disruption through this VUCA. We call this VUCA world, where changes are coming faster, major steps changes, unpredictable changes are coming in the industry, large scale changes are coming. Today something technology is working and tomorrow it's obsolete. So it's very difficult to sustain or survive in this industry with poor leadership. So we have to develop a system, we have to go in automation mode to develop our businesses, and we have to follow some process to make our system robust. So any of the industry could be, broken by these disruptions, whether you are publishers, you are in the industry of telecom, video rentals, music, radio, or as some of our from gift world, some of you are from other industries. So we all need to be prepared as a leader to face these kind of changes or the technological, transformation. So for that, we will discuss today how a process, how a gap identification, or how our attitude or mindset can change everything. So here we will discuss the 4 steps in a brief, that how to achieve exponential growth through pro leadership blueprint. The number one is identify the gap. As we already discussed it, where we want to see ourselves, for that we have to identify the gaps. Now, shaping strategy and business model is the second step. And to know in which model or in which business industry you have to survive, you have to know that which kind of model you have to develop. Implementing by smart goals and action is the third step, because only strategy never work without actions. And the fourth one is measuring the ROI and results. So always keep track, always take feedbacks, always see what kind of results you are getting through your action to restart or start again to take the actions. So these are the 4 steps today we will discuss. One of them we have already discussed, that identify the gap areas, because these small challenges we never find that these are really creating hurdles or the barriers, and these are the reasons for not achieving the dreams. So we have done this. Now I would like for further discussion, our eminent speaker, Mr. Rahul Jain. And before inviting him, I would like to share few words for him. Rahul Jain is a founder director of EdTech company Bizwiz Learning, focusing on leadership and development, and founder of community platform called Guftu, a circle of trust. He is a mentor to IIM Ahmedabad, CII, authored multiple courses, and passionate about equity research and spiritualism. So Rahul Jain is an MBA from MDI Gurgaon and is a fellow company secretary. And moreover, he is involved with many social organizations or NGOs like Jito, and working on the business transformations through JBN. And this is the brief introduction about Mr. Rahul Jain. Now I would like to invite him for further discussions on the second point and more. Please welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Priyanka, for such a nice way of moderating and starting the session, and also introducing me. Thanks for the introduction. And we are here to celebrate our dreams, to achieve our dreams, whether it is personal life, professionals, life, business, career. So that's why we all are here. And it is really my pleasure that you have given your time today. So I want this commitment from your side that you will be here in this one browser only, because the internet can be distracting. It can disrupt our focus, because today's topic is about disruption. So to begin with, disruptions happen every moment when there is a notification, when there is something which is distracting our concentration, isn't it? Yes or no? So you can type on the chat if you agree with me. Yes. Okay, great. So Shrilji is there. I'm really happy to meet everybody today. Mr. Varun, Shril, Shweta is also there. Aryan, yes. Welcome, Aryan. Nishi. So many people are there today online. That's really great to know about all of you, that you have spared your time. And definitely this particular session can be transformative for each one of us. Just we need to be here and grasp the things and start applying. Whether you are in college or you are doing business or you are in your career, it will be really helpful, because this session is a foundation session. आज हम कुछ आइडियाज डिस्कस करेंगे. कुछ आइडियाज में से थोड़े आइडियाज, एक या दो आइडियाज भी अगर आप अप्लाई करना लग जाएंगे तो वो काफी हेल्प करेगा. हो सकता है सारे अप्लाई आइडियाज आपके लिए मुताबिक ना हो, दैट्स ओके. हमें जरूरत भी नहीं है. हमें एक बार में एक ही आइडिया लेना है, और आप एक आइडिया को इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे तो यू विल बी एबल टू हेल्प योरसेल्फ and your community and your team, because this particular session is all about achieving growth in your different part of your life, different domain in your life. Like Priyanka was discussing earlier, the wheel of life, the different aspects of the life, whether it's our career, whether it is health, whether it is spiritual, as Shilji was saying, he wants to lose his weight, or many of you were saying about poor prioritization also, you want to improve that, somebody want to get financial independence. So all the points would be covered in these 4 steps that we are discussing, whether it is personal or professional, because basics remain same. So your concentration will be really helpful to all of us. So to begin with, I would like to give a big round of applause to all of you, so that you are here and you will be here only in next half an hour. We have limited time. So thank you for your attention. And I would like to share one slide with all of you, which will be really helpful to everybody, each one of us, including the people out here online, offline. So each one of us would be really helpful. So this slide is known as do 1%, 100% done. That's our punchline also. That is 1% commitment, 1% improvement every day can really lead to huge improvement in our results. जैसे आपको आइडिया सब लोगों को ज्यादातर होगा कि 50 किलो हलवे में अगर 50 ग्राम इलायची डाल दे तो हलवे का मजा ही आ जाता है, isn't it? और चांदनी चौक में हम कभी गर्म दूध पीने जाते हैं तो गर्म दूध के ऊपर अगर वो जो रबड़ी आती है उसका मजा अलग ही होता है. Yes or no? So can we give some extra time to family? We want happiness with our family. So can we give 5 minutes extra every day to our family? We want better sales. Can we do an extra call every day? We want better marketing. Can we have right kind of marketing collaterals? Can we devote some time extra every day? So what 1% extra we can do? We need to think that. We want to lose weight. Can we devote 10 minutes extra for walking? We want to get better internship. Can we prepare ourselves, self-develop ourselves for 10 minutes extra every day? Yes, Aryan, can we do that?
Yes, sir.
Great. So I want commitment from all of you. That's why let's enjoy this particular slide, particular video which is on. So I'll request each one of you, please pay attention. Right. So my request is that your attention will help you to give that extra commitment. Now the 4 steps that Priyanka was discussing earlier, these 4 steps are really important to manage disruptions. And I would like to share my example also. And certain points are written in front of you. The slide is giving some examples of my own life, that how I have managed the disruptions. Like I had to make many choices, like all of you have to make many choices. So it all depends on how we make the choices, because choices determine our decisions and our destiny. And choice is dependent on our attitude, on our mindset. That's why instead of fixed mindset, I always choose growth mindset, which has really led to growth in my life, and I've been able to achieve financial independence. Same way, when there was a situation and when I had to choose job versus business, I went for business, because that is giving you more scope of wealth creation, of making money, of impacting the life, impacting the community. You have got more freedom to do that. I'm not saying the other decision is wrong, but the business actually was for my mindset. So that's why I chose that. Same way, family business versus self-startup. So I went for self-startup. Loan versus equity. I went for giving not loan, but equity investments. Because equity investment can really beat inflation and give a lot of wealth to have that cushion of financial freedom. Passion versus paisa. So what will you choose? Passion versus paisa? Anybody? What do you think, which is more important? Passion or paisa? Yes, who would like to share?
Passion.
Somebody was saying,
Yes, Mr. Shreel is writing that passion.
okay, why have you chosen passion, Shreelji? You can share. Anybody else who want to share why they are going for passion or paisa?
He wrote that passion होगा तो पैसा आ जाएगा.
Brilliant, brilliant. Because if you are passionate, you will be giving your best, you will be beating your best, and really people will love your service. Customer will love your service, your internal team will love the way that you are enthusiastic about the work, and the money will follow. Great. Short term versus long term. What would you choose, Iron? Short term versus long term. Short term actions or long term actions?
Or investment.
For anything. It can be for your priorities, it can be for your skill development, it can be day-to-day routine. Because when we were talking about prioritization, sometimes we miss out on long-term goals. We don't prioritize long-term goals. And that's why we don't go for long-term goals, because that's not in our schedule. So would you commit, all of you, that sometime daily you will be providing for your long-term goals, for the goals which are not urgent in the current context? Like weight reduction might not be urgent, but it is required. So can you put some time for weight reduction? So that will help you in prioritization. What do you think, Aryan? How would you apply this idea? Anybody? Shweta? Long term versus short term?
Which kind of investment or the goal planning would you like? Is a short term or a long term?
Yeah, long term, obviously, because whatever we are doing it for the future. Say that.
Yes.
So obviously, long term. Short term gains are short term, long term gains are long term.
Yes.
Yeah.
Depends on the situation, but there are some relevance, so that's great. Thank you,
Especially
Sweta.
in the prioritization, if we are ignoring our long-term goals, then we might not be able to give time. So thank you for your inputs, Shweta, and it's really very good to know about your focus. So that was my experience that I have shared. Now I would like to share one very important blueprint, which is about the strategy, because earlier Priyanka had already discussed about the gap areas, and you have been able to unfold your gaps or the opportunities which you want to achieve in next 6 months or 1 year time period. For example, Aryan said about the internship, or somebody said about losing weight or financial freedom. All these are the opportunities to achieve, or the dreams or the gaps that you have to fill in. Now, how to achieve it? Yeah, this particular model can be used not only in business, but also in any goals or in any actions that you want to achieve in any aspect of your life. So let's understand this. Very interesting. That is how to shape strategy and also business model, or we can say our wheel of life, because wheel of life will give you the happiness, will give you that financial freedom, will help you to improve your career, employability, your promotions, or the things that you want to achieve. Now there are three things which are written in this. One is you need to be managing the present, which is preservation. Like हमारे धर्म में भी, if you know, we all know त्रिदेव. Who are those त्रिदेव? तीन जो महादेव है हमारे धर्म में, that is भगवान शिव, विष्णु एंड ब्रह्मा. तो ब्रह्मा, विष्णु और शिव, महेश, ये तीनों जो भगवान हमारे ऑलरेडी माइथोलॉजी में हैं, तो उन्हीं को हम यहाँ पे इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं. उन्हीं वही कंसेप्ट को हम यूज कर सकते हैं कि भगवान ब्रह्मा स्टैंड्स फॉर क्रिएशन. So we need to create something, we need to do something new every day. So what new you will do to achieve your goal? What different you will do to achieve your goal? You can write down that for to achieve your dreams, what different you will do. And then we need to destroy also something like Reliance did. It exited the different businesses which was not working well for Reliance, like the fabric business. It is now not doing much of the fabrics, the older fabrics which earlier it used to do. So because it was not giving value to the company. Same way Tata Motors. If you see, the certain cars have been outdated, like Indigo. Earlier it was so successful. Tata was known for Indica cars. In fact, I also had that Indica car, but now it's no more. So it's like the destruction of the things, the older things which may not work today. In fact, the phone that you are having is also having the same process. How many of you are having smartphones here? I think all of you are having smartphone, and every phone is having the operating system. And this operating system is the latest one, isn't it? So the Google or the Apple, earlier the operating system, it is not usable now. So they are now not being used by us. So it is like selectively forgetting the past and then managing the present. That is identifying the efficiencies and effectiveness. Like today newspaper, if you have seen, Mark Zuckerberg has said that this is the year of efficiency. So a lot of new innovations they have done in the earlier years. So Zuckerberg has said this statement that today this is the year of the efficiency. That is, they want to improve the effectiveness. They want to get the best out of present. So in this manner, we need to shape our strategy and our wheel of life. And this can be utilized in our personal life also. Like if we talk about prioritization, there are 4 Ds which are very important, which is actually these 4 Ds is also like this model only, which is Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. And those 4 Ds, ये जो 4 D हैं, वो क्या है? First D stands for, suppose we have to manage our interruptions. Because prioritization, we lose prioritization because of the interruptions. So are you facing any interruptions in your routine life? For example, you might be facing interruptions by your phone. A lot of notification comes in, a lot of calls come in, unwanted calls, unwanted messages. Yes or no?
Yes.
So can you write down the interruptions that you face? In a minute time, quickly can you write down the interruptions or the factors which is impacting your personal effectiveness or your prioritization? It can be call, it can be message, it can be long meetings, it can be any other distraction.
Reels on Facebook or the Instagram, whenever we open for something important, these things distract us and so much time consumes.
Absolutely, absolutely. तो जो इंस्टा पे रील्स आता है या जो व्हाट्सएप का नोटिफिकेशन आता है फोन पे, all this can lead to a lot of interruption and it may disturb our prioritization or time management. So how to manage it? 4 Ds will be useful. First D is delete. Second is defer. Third is do it now. And fourth is if you can delegate. So do it now is living in present. If that is very important, you can take the call. Defer, if that call is not so important, you can defer. You can take that call on an allocated time.
Yes.
Third D is about the delegation. So delegation doesn't mean that you require a team. You can delegate to your boss, you can delegate to your family member, you can delegate to your junior, you can delegate to your friend. Like I remember in my older days, I was doing something, so I used to delegate that particular call or particular task to my friend only. And my friend was helping me in that particular task. So that was really useful. And delete. Delete is forgetting the past. destruction, delete. What deletion we can do? We can avoid we can avoid WhatsApp notification by deleting the notifications. No notifications. No internet for some time. Detox. So those kind of things can be applied. So can you write down one action that you want to take to manage your interruption, to manage your business model, to manage your business, manage your strategy? In marketing, one person was saying they want to improve marketing. So in marketing also you have to identify these three things. What you want to start new, what you want to eliminate, or what you want to make more effective. So you can note down the action points and commit that you will be doing that. Because third step is all about implementing by SMART goals and actions. So you need to identify SMART goal and actions to implement your strategy to achieve your dreams. For that, we have got very good this matrix. Now, this particular framework will be utilized for our businesses. So even if you are not doing the business currently or you are in the job, use this framework because you might be utilizing this in your future, or it will also help you in improving your employability skills. You will be getting better internship if you understand this. So let's understand, because the theme of the day is to achieve profit growth. So how can you achieve profit growth? By utilizing this framework in a nice manner, because this will help you in identifying goals and actions. For the first step is you need to write down the profit growth that you want to achieve in next 1 year or 2 year time period, and how much growth that you want to achieve. Ideally, it should come from your dreams. It should come from your long-term goal. Suppose you want to make a big company next 10 years. You want to have some kind of turnover and profitability matrix in your mind. So through that, you can have some profit growth figure, and it needs to be specific. So how much profit growth that you want in next 1 year? Or if you want, you can have 2 years time period also. So let's have that profit growth written. So take your notes and write down the first point. That is how much growth that you want in your profit, in your business. So let's have some sharing. So Shilji, can you share how much profit that you want to grow for your organization in next 1 year or 2 year time period?
I'm currently looking at doing a 3x of what I'm doing right now.
Great. Now, after identifying the target or the goal, next point is about write down the gaps. What are the gaps, or why, what you would be doing to achieve that particular growth? For example, if somebody is saying, okay, you want to achieve 50% growth. Now, what is the gap in the financial domain? Like, is the debtor collection period is too high, or is the profit margin too low? So write down the gaps with respect to all these 4 areas. जैसे उस गाड़ी में देखा था हमने, ट्रक को देखा था 4 चक्के थे, वैसे बिजनेस के आपके 4 चक्के हैं, फाइनेंस, कस्टमर, प्रोसेस एंड पीपल. कस्टमर में क्या गैप एरियाज हैं आपकी कंपनी में? Is it higher complaints, or is it lower retention ratio, lower loyalty, or is it inelasticity? तो आपके कस्टमर साइड में या मार्केटिंग साइड में क्या गैप है? Is it low brand value or low brand awareness? So please write down the gaps. Third is about the process. What kind of process you need to improve? Is the operating cycle very high? Do you need higher MOQs? Do you have ineffective inventory management? So what is the gap in the process? Outdated machineries, or labor intensive, or too much investment required? So write down the particular gap. And the people, what is the gap in the areas of human resource? Is it lack of training, lack of effective communication, or top management is there is a no alignment or lack of alignment between the top management goals and the other organization team goals? So what is the low employee morale? So what kind of gap you are having in the areas of people? So can you note down the different gap areas? Take some time and note down the gap areas for the profit growth that you want to achieve. And after noting down the gap, let's have some sharings. Yeah, Shweta, can you share the gap, one or two gaps? And others can also put down some 2 gap areas on the chat box also. Topmost 2 areas which you want to cover up, which you want to improve. You can put on the chat. Yeah, Nishi, can you share some gap areas? Or Prateek ji, you are also there. What are the gap areas?
Actually, if I take an example of my firm, we are not able to find a skilled person and quality person in our work field.
It's a people-related challenge.
Yeah, and we are not able to make a strong team, which I want.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
great sharing. Yes, Priyanka.
yes. No, it's okay. I was just asking that is stopping her from getting more profits, right?
So now one has to write the actions. What current actions you want to take? So suppose you have said about the people, the lack of skilled people in your company. So what kind of actions you want to take? Current actions are actions which you have to take within a month's time, and future ready are is like long-term actions beyond a month. These can be 1 year, 6 months, 3 months time period, or more than that. So all of you can note down the actions.
Kind of action, sir?
So certain points which have been written, like Shweta has written time management and team management. So what action you want to take for time management? It can be, say, day-to-day scheduling, giving time to day-to-day scheduling, giving time for prioritization. And those, like Aryan, you can write down the gaps for your goals. In case of internship is your gap area, or the other goals that you are having, you can write down the gaps. What are the gaps?
Okay.
Yes, so we'll discuss that. So Shreel has said building a stronger team, using technology better to reach more customers, hire more skilled people, build an app and a website. Great actions which you have thought of, Shreelji. Now I'll request all of you, make a smart action. Convert these actions into smart. Smart means you have a deadline, and also you identify the person who will be responsible to do that in your organization. 2 things, a deadline, and the second person who will be responsible. And if that person needs some competency development, you can write down that also. कि उनको अपने आप को रेडी करने के लिए कोई स्किल डेवलपमेंट चाहिए या कोई एसओपी चाहिए, तो वो भी आप लिख सकते हैं. That will make the action more smart. Will that help? And you can also make goals out of this. Identify 3 new goals out of this. Yeah, Shweta, do you want to discuss? Or Varun is also there. Varun, do you want to discuss some actions that you want to take or some goals that you want to make? to achieve the profits? What kind of different actions that you want to take?
So the smart actions means specific. It
Yeah,
should be
it is more of
specific,
specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and tangible.
Okay.
So specific is what to be done, when to be done, how to be done.
Like Srinji
Measurable
was saying.
is how much. Measurable is how much.
Yes. But as Srinji was saying that he want to reduce 10 kgs. So how we can convert this goal into smart goals?
Yes. How one can convert this into smart goal? By having the specific action that one want to take. For example, 1 hour of walking or 30 minutes of going to gym, maybe 4 days in a week or 5 days, depending on his outlook.
Okay. And measurable means?
Measurable is how much to be done. That is, one has to measure it in some quantifying manner. Attainable is the goal need to be, you need to arrange the resources for those goals. So if you have to go to the gym, you need to buy the membership. So that's why you need to arrange the resources, or you need to be prepared. So if Aryan wants internship, he need to write down the skills that is required to achieve higher level of internship or better internship. So Aryan, can you share your smart actions for internships?
Like the main smart action for my internship will be, if I have a prior good CV, if I have a if I have done prior good internships, that when I go for applying for new internship, then the company will have a good image for me.
Yeah, so can you have some names? What kind of company you want to have internship? Because wo smart, tangible. When we say T is tangible, is that you need to visualize it. Some companies, some role models for you, where you want to have the internship.
Like I haven't put in much thought into this. Like or I am still on the surface. I haven't like searched a lot.
Yeah, so this is the food for thought for you. Will this help you?
Yes, actually the main gap I wrote for my internship goal was that I have not done so much of research. The main gap area was that only.
Oh, great. So what actions you want to take? Can you write down the actions? Both
Yes,
short term and long term?
I will think and I will write them down.
Yeah, for example, you can have one action in terms of the time allocation. So every week, if suppose for research, you will be given 1 hour. So that sort of action might help you. What do you think?
Yes.
Great. Then we also need to identify some actions with respect to your own attitudes. Because many times attitude blocks us. It is our own habit which makes us or breaks us. और ये मत सोचिए कि आते नहीं बदलती, आते बदल सकती हैं. जो प्रोसेस हम लोग डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, within 30 days you can change any habit. And most of the time the gap lies in the execution. And the execution hurdles are one of the biggest execution hurdle is our own habit. So can you write down the actions on the attitudinal side also? Like, for example, if you are unable to give time to yourself for, say, weight reduction, then what attitude is blocking you? Anybody? Have you identified the attitudinal block?
That I cannot wake early in the morning.
Okay, great to know about that. Yes, Varun, do you want to share? He was in the car, he just messaged, so we can have sharing from Prateek. Prateek ji, आपको क्या लगता है? Or Nishi, can you share? any attitudinal hurdle? Like जो हमने शुरू में डिस्कस किया था, the attitudinal hurdle. It can be relating to your habits, say time management, procrastination, communication, or casual attitude, or we take it as granted, comfort zone. So all these are the attitudinal hurdles which we can have. तो उसके लिए आप क्या करना चाहते हैं? उसके लिए what actions you want to take? That will also be there in the future ready, because it may not happen in 1 month's time. At least you need to practice for 2 months. So please have the certain actions for that, because it will help you greatly. Shiljit, do you want to share one of the actions here?
One of the actions that I took, rather one of the factors I found out was being involved in too much of social activities. I was spending too much time on, reading the various messages that were coming in the groups and, getting involved in the discussions about that. So the action that I took was I archived all the groups, all the social groups I archived. I put them in the backbench. So I was not getting repeat reminders about reading them, and I was not getting that particular urge now to read them again and again. So at the end of the day, I read the message once and don't spend too much of time on it, which has given me a lot of additional time to work on my priorities.
Brilliant, brilliant sharing. और जैसे आपने यहाँ पे लिखा है building a stronger team. So can you have a specific action, say within 6 months or 3 months time period, what kind of number of people you want and what kind of job description they will be having? So you may have a plan for that within this week.
Right, right.
Will that help you?
Yes, it will help me for sure. Say, for example, I need the website guy very on a very, very urgent basis. So I'm looking at completing the website thing before this financial year ends.
Great, great. I know आप गुफ्तगू में तो आ ही रहे हैं, तो you will get lot of connections there, and that will help you. That will help all of us.
Sure thing, sir. Sure thing, probably.
So people, this is I know we can go on and on, but we have a limited time, so I'll move to the next section. I'll invite Priyanka, but before that, if anybody having any questions, please make a note of that. We'll take those questions also at the end, and after the Priyanka's deliberation, we'll take those questions. Yes, Priyanka.
Thank you, sir. So this is the thing which we are discussing, that how these steps can help us to achieve exponential growth in business and personal life. So this is just a glimpse of what we can do, and we can realize the power of making goals, power of identifying gaps, and how we can go ahead with strategic planning and business modeling, and how the smart actions or smart goal planning can help us to achieve our short-term and long-term goals. So for more to know about this program, or how we can help you through providing these kind of programs, is effective personal and business transformation, which is our diamond plan. It's a very, very intense program, and you just definitely realize your dreams, achieve your targets, and get your goals. So here we hold your hand, and this is the diamond plan. You can know more about it through contact us. And this is the little bit, program takes time and money investment also. So you can think over it. But before going to it, or before upgrading for this programs, one or door is also there through which you can enter into the Bizwiz Learning to 1%, 100% done community, where we just believe that small actions can bring huge changes in your life and business. So this is our silver plan, accelerate your success. You can join it. And what you will get to live sessions, access to the 10 certified videos, courses, interaction and consultation with our master coach. So this is all about our programs and things which work. Now I would like to ask you that can you differentiate these two horses? There is some difference. One is ahead, one is a little bit So yes, have you been to the races? Whenever we go there, we see the one person is winner and the other one is runner up, and there is a huge difference of prize money also. Winner gets a huge amount of money and runner up get less, but there is a difference and a huge difference. But what was the difference between these two horses? Only 0.001 second. So this is the slight edge. The slight edge means in effort or in performance, there is a less difference, but in results, there is a huge difference. So in Bizwiz Learning, we try to make you achieve this slight edge. And this is the slight edge, small in one way, but very hugely different in results. So if you get this slight edge, definitely you can rock in your industry, you can grow in your business, and you can achieve exponential growth. So people have certain mindset that the slight edge is a common perception that there is a big difference between people who are average and those who are very successful. These people are well recognized, well known. They have just made their name in their industries because of the slight edge. And there is, believe me, no such difference in an average or a successful human being. Only it's about a question of slight edge. So achieve that slight edge, give your 100% doing 1% each day. So you can get this slight edge. And now process, how you can achieve it. I would like to invite again Mr. Rahul Jain to discuss the process.
Thank you for sharing that amazing concept of slight edge. And we also say it as 1% improvement every day. So that is the slight edge. And we all have to identify what extra we can do, what 1% improvement we can do. Now, this concept is really important to understand, which is how to get this slight edge. What we need to focus on to get the slight edge. Like Aryan wanted the internship part, or Shreelji want more business or reduction in weight, and so others, all of you have shared your aspirations and your parameters of success. So success happens when you start achieving the results, isn't it? The results that you want, and it's a continuous process. So it is a process of achievement of goals that gives you happiness, that gives you satisfaction, and the result is dependent on our actions. Action is in turn dependent on our attitude. Attitude that we discussed earlier also, it's our own habit, the way we think, the way we do the things. So हमारी एक habit बन जाती है, the way we respond to the situation. And the habit is dependent on our mindset, on our conditioning. And how does conditioning form? Through the environment in which we live, or through the spaced repetition of information. Like for example, if I ask you, what does Maruti mean? Anyone? What do you mean by, what comes into your mind when I speak about Maruti, when I say this word Maruti? And you can put on the chat, or you can speak. Car, Priyanka is saying, what does Maruti mean, Aryan? आप क्या कहेंगे?
Maruti is a car company.
Yeah, so in fact, if we ask to a kid also, जो 5th class में, 2nd class में, वो भी कह देंगे Maruti is a car. But originally Maruti is the name of Hanuman ji. भगवान हनुमान जी का नाम है मारुति. Yes or no?
Yes.
तो कार क्यों आता है माइंड में? Because ये हमारे माइंड में एक बार छप गया है. Because of the repeated advertisements by the Maruti. Then Maruti means car. Or Surf washes the whitest. So, or Xerox मतलब photocopy. और Zoom मतलब ऑनलाइन प्रोग्राम, ऑनलाइन कॉन्फ्रेंस। तो ये हमारे माइंड की कंडीशनिंग बहुत जल्दी चेंज हो सकती है। इफ वी expose ourselves to positive ideas, our attitude will become positive. If we expose ourselves to positive learnings, to positive information every day, so can you commit yourself that you in morning and in the night you will expose yourself to positive information? And I congratulate Aryan to join this long-term program. He has already joined our long-term program and his first session will be on 17th. Today it's our foundation session so that you can understand the basics of success, basics of attitude, basics of business. And the first session will start on 17th. So Aryan, you can take a note of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So the 17th will be our first session and I will congratulate you because you have taken this great decision of improving yourself.
Thank you.
And I'll congratulate others also that they have taken up their time and they are noting it down. They are thinking about the different actions that they will be taking for achieving their dreams. But one thing, please, all of you should take care is their own habits, how they will expose themselves on day-to-day schedule, how they will focus on daily ideas, daily positive ideas. If they start focusing onto that, they will start achieving the right attitude. Positive attitude will lead to focused actions, more results and more success. तो ये हमारा माइंडसेट बहुत जल्दी चेंज हो सकता है, हैबिट बहुत जल्दी चेंज होती है, जो हमने देखा भी है। जैसे ऑनलाइन कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग होती ही नहीं थी 3-4 साल पहले इंडिया में। Most of us were not using, but now we are habituated. Our habits have changed. Same way, चैट जीपीटी 3 महीने पहले 4 महीने पहले लोगों ने सुना नहीं था, अब काफी लोग यूज करने लग गए हैं। तो अगर आप अपने उस चीज को एक्सपीरियंस में ले आएंगे, उस चीज को बार बार यूज करेंगे तो वह हैबिट बन जाती है। तो यही पॉजिटिव आइडियाज और हैबिट्स के लिए होती है। तो आप एक चीज अपने टाइम लिखिए कि what time you want to allocate for yourself, for your me time, where you would be exposing yourself to positive ideas and habits. So you can write down that. So apart from that, you can also look towards these qualities that we were discussing earlier also. These are the qualities that shape our lives, whether it is self-management, whether it is our values like honesty, whether it is ability to inspire others, whether it is about team management, whether it is about communication or positive attitude. So this needs to be improved always. Like we need better operating system in our phone, we need better phones, yes or no? In the same way, we need to improve our own operating system. And of course, we want to improve. We all of us want to improve. But there are some hurdles or some bottlenecks or some kind of inertia. So we need to break that inertia. और उसमें हमें इन चीजों में you need to ask yourself where you are currently and what actions you would be taking to improve it. What kind of time you would be allocating. Because as a coach, my job is to give you right kind of inputs, and also we help you in tracking and giving you constructive feedback. Like Lord Krishna or like Chanakya. So the coach always go for that. That's why if you see, I have given you this task. So please do this task so that I can track your progress, because all of us are here to do something, some new actions, some different actions, so that you can achieve your dreams. You can achieve that exponential growth with happiness. But that is also a kind of dream only कि profit भी और happy भी रहे. But वो आपको अगर जो steps हमने अभी discuss किए हैं, if you start applying that, you will have balance in life and you will achieve both the purpose. So for that, these are the 3 points that you have to do. First is the gap analysis. So you need to write down the 3 points which you want to improve or some points which you want to improve, and then identify 5 goals that you want to achieve in next 6 months, and write down those goals in SMART form: specific, measurable, attainable. R is realistic. Realistic means need to be practical, and T is tangible. So please do that. And also this video link will be giving on your email to everybody. So you can go through this video course and also share the summary and learnings. So you can do this by 10, and our next session, those who would like to join, they can have this session on 17th of February, where we will be discussing and where we will be starting with the course of Attitude is Everything, which is part of effective personal and business transformation. So now I will be taking the questions from all of you so that we can remove or redress your queries.
Yes, any one of you want to ask any question to Rahul sir, you can put on the chat box or you can switch on your video.
And also share your experience and one commitment that you would be starting with from today. What is the one commitment that you would be starting with, that you would be doing on a regular basis? So let's have sharing one by one.
Today I will look for internship. I will do some research every day for at least 15 minutes.
That's great, Aryan.
Great action that you have written and that you have thought of. Very good, Aryan. And of course, you would be able to have very good internship in near future.
All the best.
So Shreelji is saying close the hiring by the end of next week. Great. That's a great action which you have taken, because team, there was a research by Harvard Business Review. 2 things are very important to achieve higher success. One is the team, that is interpersonal skills, and the second is self-management. So let's focus on to these 2 things. And Shreelji has already shared his action. And another person has given something on the chat. Yes, Nishi, what's your commitment? Varun, Nishi, you can also share. Ajay can also share his commitment. And if you are in car, you can email your commitments and assignments to me so that we can take it forward.
Tracking, daily work tracking.
Okay, great. So Priyanka is suggesting about daily work tracking.
Yes.
I think Ajay is suggesting, yeah. So Ajay, great that you are focusing yourself on tracking, because I think tracking leads to better control of the situation. It helps us in review. So I will suggest all of you, it is my humble submission, that devote at least 5 minutes to yourself for day-to-day planning, prioritization, and tracking the day. So if you just devote 5 minutes, the rest 24 hours will be in control. 5 minutes of discipline will lead to 24 hours of freedom. Nishi is saying, I will try to gain more leadership skills. Great. So that I may be able to make a strong team. Definitely. And give some allocation of time every week to improve yourself. And for our Guftu community, we will be having every month we will be coming up with new skills training program or leadership skills development. Every month we are coming up with another complementary basis. So next session we'll be having in the February end. That will be networking learning session for the Guftu community. So be there, all of you. And it is great that all of you are here till end and given so much of time. So now over to Priyanka.
Thank you everyone for joining us, and thank you so much, Rahul sir, for giving your insightful inputs. So definitely it will help us. As the takeaway of the session, I would like to say that we all come to know about how the planning is important, how the correct process is important, and how we can improve our performance to get realize our dreams, or to get our goals achieved. So this is the 3 Ps, and Bizwiz Learning helps us to improve productivity, performance, and profits. So to get these 3 Ps, work on these 3 Ps. And thank you so much again for joining us. And for next, we will keep you in touch with you and inform you about the next sessions and the Guftgu activities, so you can be with us for.
In fact, we are having two Guftu
Yes,
happening
yes.
in next 10 days. Another one, the 8th of February, we are having in Gurgaon, which is
Yes.
already a houseful. And then 12th February, we are having Guftu by Nature, where we all invite you to join. I think Priyanka can share few things about Guftu around nature, because you are the chief facilitator of that. Yes.
Yeah, Guftgu is a social networking community, and here we just keep an informal setup to introduce people, around 20 to 25 people, to get more, intimation or close relationship building. So, as a leadership development and relationship building coach, we have just innovate and just formed this platform to get connections, to share your ideas, expertise, and experience with a like-minded people. And Guftgu around nature is a thing where the beautiful views, fresh air, brainstorming, practical challenges, solutions, fun and food, and above all, the happiness all around. So for all these things, we are keeping the Guftgu around nature conversation or introduction exchange is a part of it. So definitely we will get the solutions of our challenges, and we will get the referrals, we will get the correct connections, we will come to know about the like-minded people who keep the hobbies or the interest like you keep. So if you are in Delhi, be there. Otherwise, join us through online. We keep the digital Guftgu also. So see you all there, and thank you again for joining us.
Thank you, Varun. Thank you, Nishish, Srilji, Ajay. So all of you have really appreciated Aryan. So each one of you, let's connect soon again. Thank you. Stay positive, stay connected.
Thank you, Rahul.
Share the details on email, the today's documents, and also the information of Guftgu. Thank you.
Bye bye. Have a nice time.
Bye.
Bye.